Ba 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 beep beep bop boop 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 bop boop beep bop. Ba 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 boop beep bop boop boop. Beep bop boop bop boop bop. Beep bop boop beep bop bop boop. Boop boop beep bop 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 beep bop boop boop. Beep bop boop boop beep bop bop boop. Beep bop boop 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 boop. Beep bop boop boop beep boop 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 ba boop ba. Put it in the hole. Unlock the door. Unlock the door with your hole. Unlock the door with your. Unlock the door with your motherfucking hole. Billy 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 bully 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 billy 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 bully 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 billy bully billy bully billy bully billy bully billy 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 bully. I need to get a crank. I think I need a crank. I think I need to get a crank. We need to go to the left. Oh shit, it's actually fixed. I don't need it. We got this bitch now. That's cute. Snakes! Oh, they're not falling anymore. Huh. I have deactivated the triggers in this area. We are safe to fight. Bring your friends. We will run the show. Fuck it. Genuflect, 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 genuflect. And we're gonna do what we need to in here. Motherfucker. What? Alright, so I do actually want to... I think there's a shitload of shotguns or herbs down there, and I kind of want to get them in my inventory. I don't need to do this now that I killed the roots. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm pretty sure I already have what I needed here, but I'm glad I came back for this stuff. Room 002, sorry. That, oh my god, I just realized why I was singing Willy Wonka when I played this fucking game so much. Yeah, it's crazy. Listen to the first Like 3 notes when you walk into this room. If you want to view. If you want to view paradise. That's why. You can look around and view it. There's nothing to it. Oh, it's just a map again. Okay. Oops. Map of the Aqua Ring. Alright, we're clear here. This area is clear. Let us leave. We never need to come back. I don't think I need to go anywhere in the corridor. But also, to your point, Finivia, if you're still here, I'm going to be playing through all of them. So, door load screens be damned. See if I can make it through them. I'm gonna get my hair all oiled up. Days. And we can't open that door just because we can't open that door. That's fine. Opened it once already, but it's a bookshelf now, so whatever. Yeah, we can just leave. Oh, no, it is this way. And then this way. So, chat. I don't know if you follow any of my motorcycle builds in the past, but I am currently about to take a 1979 Honda CB750 and turn it into a cafe racer based on a 96 CBR 600 F3 and a 0607 Suzuki GSXR 600 750. Should be cool. I have no idea what you just said about the bike, but I'm happy for you. Lol. Here, I'll show you. So I currently,
think I put it on Messy Moto. So this bike right here, I purchased. In my plans, here, I'll let you hear it. Boom. So yeah, this is just me taking it apart at first. But what we're gonna turn it into is oh no. Don't there it is gonna look a lot like this when we're done. Not this though. I think I'm gonna keep it flat. I don't really want the flare. There's his bike. But I have black forks. Uh, black, black, black frame. I wonder how he spaced his. He had to do anything with the CF3, but I'll find out. But yeah, that's what I'm doing. I'm switching that to that. Shouldn't be too hard. So that's cool. I'm waiting for 11 parts coming through eBay right now. A bunch of stuff. Thanks. I currently ride an MT-09. And I think I'll sell the Ducati or just try to rebuild the engine one more time. Who knows? Yeah, I taught myself how to build motos because I hated the shop. Like, just outright, they always had a problem, always got a problem back. And the funny part is when I rebuilt my bike, there were so many issues that I thought were electronic in nature, and they just weren't. Well, they were, but they weren't the way we thought. So, like, it was idling wrong at temperature because things expand at temperature. And what was happening was the reader that would it reads a missing tooth in a gear. So imagine all the teeth are in the gear, then one's missing, and that's how it figures out how like where it should fire the sparks and spark plug and the fuel injection and shit like that. Uh, so it was reading that incorrectly at temp. When I got to every time I got to like 140, it would something like that. It was a perfect every time at that temperature. It would just stop. Um, So I was like, hey, here's the issues. Here's the build. I literally sent them like a complete documentation on everything I had done on the bike and considerations. Like the tolerance of this was 0.020 to 0.028. However, over the years, people have figured out that a higher tolerance creates stress, blah, blah, blah. So I went a little lower, like as you should, as like all the findings have found out. So, like to a T, all that information's there. They had the bike for $900 and they couldn't figure it out, and I still had to pay that shit. I get it back. Since they told me what they did, I then deduced that it was that reader. And I went and I literally sanded the reader down a millimeter and it works perfectly. I was like, how with like perfect diagnostic information from me, and it was perfect. It's not something you can mess up. It's like the RAM goes in the RAM slot, the CPU goes in the CPU slot. You can't put the CPU in the RAM slot. That's just the square goes in the square. That's how easy it is to write that info down. It's not like you mess up being like, what's that measurement? 1 inch? No, you get it. I can't stress it anymore. It's not like something you mess up in math. They're just notes. They had those notes. Their notes. and they still couldn't deduce the problem. It just blew my mind. Every time I went to a shop, you can tell how much this pisses me off. Every time I went to a shop, it's just they can't figure out the fucking problem. So I said, screw it. I spent a shitload of money on the front end of all that because I had to buy the tools just outright and mess up a bunch because I was so pissed that I couldn't rely on a fucking shop to fix my bike. Like, the thing about that is, like in a car, you'll be driving your car and you're like, oh, I hear a noise. I got to get to the store and back. When you're on your bike and you hear a noise, that's all you can think about. And your focus needs to be on the road, not listening to your bike, not wondering if your bike's going to make a mistake under you. You're going to fuck up. Like, you cannot have any other considerations other than you riding when you're riding. Crazy. Crazy. So I stopped. Now I work on my own bikes. And if it messes up, I can bring it right back into the garage and fix it. And I know what was wrong. I know the trail of paper and parts that goes into everything. Fuck it. Dealerships are so sad. I'm like, I'll tell them, I don't trust you. I don't trust your guys. The last time I took my bike in for something, I forgot what it was. I think it was an oil change, but something else. And I didn't have time. I didn't have time. And, oh no, was it the oil? I think I needed new tires. I think I needed new tires and they just did oil anyways. So they did all that. And I got the bike back with the same mileage. The same exact mileage. Like, you started my bike and turned it off. So that's it. That was at like 16,000 miles, right? 16,000 miles. 16,000. Parks and Rec reference. Uh, would you not run the bike a little longer? Take it for a test drive? Like, how is that not in your default standard book? Because you may make more money. You might be like, hey, there's a tick. You need valve clearance. You need this. I'll be like, cool, let me check. Like, let me hear it. But still, it's like, how do you do an oil change on a bike? Other shit. And my radiator was leaking after they gave it back to me. So I think they actually fucked with it. I'll tell you why. And you're supposed to do a bolt check. And that was my gripe with them. I was like, a bolt check would not allow my radiator to be leaking from the water pump cover. And there's no reason it should have. Like, if my bike hadn't vibrated any bolts loose by 10,000 miles, there's no reason any of those Loctite bolts are going to move further from riding. There's just no reason. They're not going to. And each one, each one of my water pump cover bolts turned exactly a quarter of an inch. Each one to tighten. Just to their beep, beep, beep to get to their torque tolerance. So I think they fucked with my water pump cover to get me back to do what would have been an entire radiator flush, new water pump cover gasket, probably fix the water pump cover, try to order new like I don't trust shops. Long story long, I don't trust shops. But I'm going to stop there. Anyway, back to the game. But being shitty. The first time I purchased a motorcycle, tell you what, that was 100% this kid's fault. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I fucking fucked up real bad. What are these rooms? F those lazy fucks, dude. Like, who are you? Boobity boo. Oh no. Wait, come on. Come on. Bro, the camera angles are ridiculous. That was bullshit and a half. That's some of the dumbest shit about this game, honestly. Like every time I turned the corner and I went, so the problem, I'll tell you, the main problem with the camera is when you see the camera swap views, there is still a slight bit of input lag for the previous view. So when you're running forward and you know you need to make a move, you're running, so I'm holding this way, right? Say I'm holding this way, and the camera switches, so now I'm running at myself, and I know I need to dodge something. I'll do this, but it's still in the other view. It hasn't actually switched, so now I'm running backwards at the enemy instead of running straight at myself. Like, there is more than half a second blip between those camera swaps that makes using the joystick impossible. Very weird. I think that's the thing they couldn't get around with tank controls to regular controls. What year? I mean, it's not even on tank anymore. And it still does it between the camera switches. It's really, see, like, look at this shit. It's so weird. Oh, those are just blue herb grabs? Interesting. Fuck. Can do that. Yeah, let's do that. I think there's a guy in here. Hiya, hiya. We need to get the key, the key. One of my favorite safe room musics was The Evil Within. Would any amount of money make you a Scientologist? I'm only pausing to think of how I could take the money and not be a Scientologist while saying I was. So that's what I'm thinking. So the answer is no. But if it were like $100 million, I would probably be like, oh yeah, absolutely. I subscribe to Scientology and bettering everyone and everything in their every way and day of life. And then I would disappear. And then I would use that money to defund the Church of Scientology. Other way. Both hands. I pretend to care about my job for less than that. I got the reference. Dude, where's my car? And then, no, and then, and then. Ma! It's spoogadocious. I'm out of ammo. Oh, I got hit. Oh, I got hit again. I didn't bring the right goodies for this. There's gotta be ammo around here somewhere. Blammo! How many shots I got? 0. Oh, that's bad. You know what? I'll be right back. I need some ammo. Jeez, you know. Ain't that some shit? Let me go get my little box of goodies. Little birds crowing and crowing. Little birds crowing and crowing. Running back and forth cause I can't keep a single thing in order, ADHD. Wait, that's not the way. Oh, I went. All right, I should go down the hallway with the open door. You know what's crazy about this though is there are doors like this in this game that were once a door, but then their hinges are ripped off, so they're not actually loading scene. They're just like made to be loading for the scariness, you know? Whatever, whatever, ever, ever, whatever, ever, ever. Now I put a lot of bullets in that there snake. This is kind of bullshit that he's still alive. Oh, good thing you missed. Oh, I dodged that one. You suck. Bitch! Oh, you fucking asshole. Hate that. There's like no way to dodge in that corner except unless you kill him. Oh, there's two in here too. Why the fuck did I go this way? God, I'm dumb. Oh no. You fucking... I literally ran at him and pulled back, and then the camera switched, so I ran at him. This fucking game, dude. Oh, he went this way. That sucks for me. Die, nerd! Self-defense gun! Self-defense! Oh, he's back. I should have brought out the friggin'... I should just reload. Yeah, I need to reload. I wasted all my ammo and I figured out I could do something with him. It's just way easier. Figure out where we are first. Go back this way. Okay, so around here. Ow. What the fuck? I couldn't even move. The game was locked. That's the first time that's happened in this entire playthrough. I was just standing there locked in place, and then when I did move, he cut the back of my neck. That's crazy talk. At least we just reloaded. Like, I could care less, but that was insane. I've ran by that guy a million times, and he double hits me and kills me in that one. That's crazy. Wish I didn't have to go in that room, honestly. Hmm. Dude, if I got hit there because of that spun, what? I've been so salty. Sububa never gets hit twice. Nobody beats a Sububa.
Boobaloo top.
Annie, my boy. Are these ones domesticated? Is that why they do not cut my butt when I walk through? There once was a man who didn't know what to do. He ran through with a knife to cut you. Bathroom. And coffee. Cut his butt. Damn it. I gotta get the timing down. Oh, camera, please. Five. That was a bad aim. Oh shit, I ran into his ass. Why you keep going that way, bro? That's a super, right? Might as well use it now. I don't want to die. Oh, hi. Whiff. Fuck! Got your face. Keep whacking, hacking, smacking. Stopping at me. Little butt cuts. Ugh. Looked like his tail went straight, didn't it? That was a big whiff. That was 2 hits. Oh, he turned. Damn. No, the turn. Oh shit. I gotta be on the turn. Damn it. The other way's easier for sure. Oh wow, I had to aim up. That's bad. Come on this way. Wait, what the fuck, dude? That's weird talk. Surprise! Yeah, that's right. Stand still for a little bit. Cut that ass. Come this way. Surprise, motherfucker. Sunrise, motherfucker. All rise. Oh! I did it again. I did it again. I don't know why I waited for him. I don't know why I fucking waited. Stupid. Stupid. Cut that ass. Camera, quit fucking with me. Ugh. Ass cut. Continue to cut the ass. Never before have you seen so much ass. Cut at one time. This summer, the ass will be sliced. You'll be on the edge of your seat, but that's because you'll be gripping your ass. Suck it. That's where all the good meat is. Cut that tail. Cut it real good. Cut that tail. Cut it like you should. One man, one knife, one giant ass. This summer, prepare your biggest shorts to be filled. Oh fuck! Run the other way. Now the other way. And again, the other way. Until you can't go any other way. The other way. The war of attrition is mine, Snake. Suck it. Paper cut. Paper cut. Oh! Knife blade. You turned around right there? What the fuck is that? That's cheating. Paper cut. Paper cut. Shit. That was a cheat move. You know it. Paper cut. Peppercut. Hey. Ah, shit. No, Peppercut. Eyebrows furrowed. Well, no, I'm looking. So if I was looking at, if I look at the camera and played right now, right? Like, that's what I'm doing. But since I'm looking at the screen, the intensity of my face is increased tenfold for no reason. So yeah, I'm focused, but I'm just paper cutting his ass. You know, I'm having fun here. How's it going, Z? Paper cut. Paper cut. What a moment to tune in to the fucking paper cuts. Paper cut. Paper cut. Bitch. The ass is being stabbed. Bought a house? Fuck yeah. Congrats. You still mecha breaking at all? Seems like it has deadened a bit. There are about a few thousand people playing at any time, which is unfortunate. Okay. Cutting checks to everybody but myself. I feel that. I feel that. Get those days where why can't I cut farts instead of checks? I just don't want to adult, right? So many other things you could be cutting. Here we go. Here we go. Bitch. This summer, death by 1,000 paper cuts to the butt crack. It gives a new meaning to cut deep. The show is called 1,000 Paper Cuts. A new sheet is used each paper cut, and at the end, you must jump into a pool of lemon juice. Hey, pero cata. That's what I was hoping. No, I sadly found out the train. They need to touch up the support of a single account and make it essentially try and learn new mechs. Got old. Otherwise, you accept your normal and ranked lobbies are all mega sweats with no chance to learn. True. Sounds painful. I wish norms had a wider spread of what you got in your lobby. Plus, I was hoping we got a new mech at this point. Didn't they add? They added a few. Thought there was a new Air Dominator mech. New mechs in Mecha Break. Hell and Elfard are new mechs in the Mech and Break's first season. Yeah. I forgot what Norg said, but yeah, there's 2 more. Pedro. Can we make it perfectly flat, chat? This is the game we're playing now. Ooh, that's close. That's close. It has a little bit of a wobble. Like, I don't know if I can fix that. Cool. Playing all the other games. Game was a lot of fun. With the need for good. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Like, I'll never talk to these people again, so I don't feel bad talking about this. But there was 2 people I played with towards the end that were just hella toxic, and they would always just join the Discord, and they would always start talking shit. And in one of the games, this is when I just absolutely stopped playing with them, and I wouldn't even join my Discord channel if they were in it, and I would leave if they would join, because I at one point was like, guys, leave, and they didn't. We were falling into Karab sinkhole. I had died. And it's like, where do I go? And the one guy goes to capture a point. And I was like, why do you have to have that mentality? Why, like, what's the point? And the friend that came in with him all the time said, dude, this isn't Cloud 9. Like, chill out. And I didn't say anything. And I was just like, what the fuck? And then at the end of the game, when we lost Karab sinkhole, that same guy that fucking said, bro, this isn't Cloud 9 goes, man, we need to get a stack going so we can have better comms. Done. Done. Absolutely fucking done. Never, the joke writes itself. You were there for that stream? Yeah, I can't. I can't. They were a big reason I toned down playing like every day. Because when I was in the Discord, they would just join. Not because of me, they were just joining because people were playing. And I was like, yeah, I want to move. How many people are playing right now? Mecha Break Steam charts. Mecha Break. 1,854 people. The sweatiest 1,854 people. Norg said he got the Grandmaster pretty fast. And then kind of just chilled because it was like hell of sweats on only one mech. And the lobbies were just disjointed. Yep, that will be uber sweat. Fun is no more. Oh, they buffed Serenith, by the way. Oh no, they buffed Stellaris. One of the 2. They didn't need anything. They fucking buffed him. I think they Serenith, I think they buffed. The one that can get shit from afar. Stellaris was a little mosquito fighter. That shit was annoying. Nope. Take away, Crimson. Get away from me. But yeah, I've just been chilling. Been playing a lot of Hades 2. Damn good game. Fuck yeah. I've seen a lot of people playing it. I get, unless it's like hardcore, I can't. Oh my god, camera. I can't I don't know, dungeon crawler, hack and slashers make me fall asleep now for no reason. Like, I don't know why my brain, it's like reading a book. It's like, I like reading books. I like hack and slash. I like Diablo. But if for some reason it just, my brain goes into one mode of like, we're now on autopilot doing this. Sleep will start to set in. You have no choice. You will start to close your eyes. And I was like, but I'm playing games. I don't want to. I want to play TFT, but the servers are still bad. MMOs when I'm not doing the main source of content, like bosses and shit. Now Hades too will do that to me. But man, the story actually had me hooked. Hell yeah. Same with MMOs. Same here. Yep. I used to just destroy MMOs in hours. Now I can only play. This is funny. Now I can only stream for 14 or so hours if I'm playing like an FPS or something like this. MMO's Ash of Creation. They're working on fishing content. Looks to be the view vein of the arcade just fishing.